Happy New Year from Seminoles.com, and what better way to ring in 2013 than at the Orange Bowl. It was an amazing fall semester for Florida State athletics, and of course we start with football, ACC champs, and now after a beatdown of Northern Illinois, Orange Bowl champions. A lot happened in the fall. Jonathan, you got anything for us from the soccer pitch?
That's impressive, but if you head out here to the soccer complex, this might have been the most impressive team of the fall. They're undefeated at home. They held the #1 spot in the nation for the majority of the season, and they made it to the Final Four for the second straight year. You talk about the soccer complex being a great home field advantage, but is there another team that had just as good a home cooking?
Well, Jonathan, it was lights out for the opposition here in Tully Gym as the volleyball team won 27 straight home matches. Highlighting those wins was a win against Florida for the first time since 1994 and an ACC championship clinching victory to end the regular season right here against Miami. Now that's dominance. I don't suppose you had any other dominating home performances, did you, Jonathan?
That's some true home cooking, but there's probably not a better performance at home than the cross-country teams. They hosted the Southeast Regional. Both teams finished in the top 4. Women finished 1, 2, and 3, and men finished 1, 2, and 4, sending both to the championship and both finishing in the top 5 in the country. Not a bad fall at all, huh, Lane?
A very, very impressive showing by our fall sports here at Florida State, but the winter sports are in the middle of action right now. Men's basketball ACC play has begun, and the men are looking to defend their ACC championship. That's the men. What about the women? Jonathan joining us back from the ARP. What do you have to say about that women's basketball team?
A great start to the season, just coming off a terrible season last year, not what they wanted, and just a great start to the season. Now they got those 2-point guards for them and looking very impressive.
Also in the winter, you can't forget about swimming and diving. The women's team picked up a big upset victory against the Gators. As far as the men are concerned, well, they have 2 of the best relays in the country, looking to make top 15 at NCAAs once again. What else will be happening this spring?
Well, you look at the World Series last year. Baseball will be out in the swing of things in February, coming off an appearance to the World Series. They're 27th all time, and you know, Compton's an All-American, so it's going to be great to see on the baseball field.
And when you talk baseball, you can't forget about softball as well. In the circle, you have the duo of Monica Perry and Lacey Waldrop from last year that was so good. A lineup that could be very explosive, a team that wants to build on an NCAA appearance last season.
And tennis, both at the Scott Spiker Complex, built a great schedule. They're going to try to get to the final site. Always fun to watch. Make sure you get out there.
You can't forget, last year was the inaugural season for sand volleyball. They're in year 2 now. A lot of indoor players, a lot of sand-only players. Head coach Danielle Corso has a lot of matchups to work with. And of course, they want to be back in Gulf Shores for that AVCA National Championship run.
Track always in the National Championship talk, so they're going to be out, they're going to be running, and it's going to be fun to watch this year.
Well, Jonathan, it was a fantastic fall. So many teams did great things in the spring. Well, it's upon us now. What's going to happen? You'll have to check out Seminoles.com to find out. We'll have everything you need, recaps, features, previews for everything going on Florida State athletics. For Jonathan Shalacy, I'm Lane Hertz. Go Noles!